Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, who taught us all this truth. Double honors to you. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth, enduring all things for the hopeful elect, and working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Waharakak Wadash Barakatam Akim. Alright, this is just gonna be a real quick hit, rapid fire type like lesson. Going into right here in the book of Sirach 30 and 8, it says, "And horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful." All right. If you ever watch like certain movies, and us brothers, we always reference back to movies because that's where we see a lot of examples and things of that nature, you know, from growing up as kids, and now that we have the internet, you know, that's more of a window to seeing and experience certain things. But in horse, you know, in some movies they will show them, you know, wild and free, and nobody can tell them nothing, nobody can correct it, you know what I'm saying? They're on their own, you know what I'm saying? They're on that Lone Ranger spirit, you know what I'm saying? The wind blowing in their hair, you know. And once a man captures the horse is wild, man. You know, bucking up and kicking and this, that, and the third, until they have to break in the horse. You know, they have to tame it. And not all men can do that, you know. It's like us brothers, when we deal with certain individual men, you know, all we can do is just push this word, you know what I'm saying, and exhort and admonish and rebuke, you know, because that's what is commanded, and to correct. You know, if someone's going off in the doctrine, that's our job as men. You know, it's not just about speaking and hollering to your people, it's about the body as well. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, like it says right here, "And horse not broken becometh headstrong." And a horse, he's concerned about his own well-being when he's out in the wilderness. You know, he ain't concerned about anything else. You know, that's why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai likened Issachar as a donkey, because a donkey can be used as a shepherd to ward off predators from the flock. You know, they're used to, like I said, ward off wolves and anything that is a threat unto the sheep, man. You know, that's why he's likened Israel, or Issachar, as a donkey. All right, a mule, not a mule, but a donkey. All right, an ass. But right here it says, "And horse not broken becometh headstrong." You know, meaning, let's look up that word, what it means to be headstrong. You know, there's a difference between being having an adamant forehead and being humble. Who are you supposed to be adamant towards? You're supposed to be adamant towards these 2/3, these other nations, these other doctrines, these false philosophies and doctrines, but not to a brother. You know what I'm saying? Not to a humble brother that's trying to give you correction. You know what I'm saying? Help you out. You know what I'm saying? Says headstrong, self-willed, and abstinent. I am headstrong and like getting my own way. You see, meaning that you can't tell that person anything. You know, when it comes to the fold, to the brotherhood, you have to learn to be submissive, humble, of a meek spirit. You know, if you decide to want to be headstrong with 2/3, then so be it. That's fine, man. You know, because you have to protect your own well-being. You have to protect your spirit. But within the brothers, the Akim, not all Akim are out to destroy you, man. That's where you become assuming things and presumptuous, speaking things that you ought not to speak. You know, Um, so it says headstrong, self-willed, and abstinent, or uh, yeah, abstinent. I am headstrong and like getting my own way. All right, so that's what the word headstrong means, man. So in horse not broken, becometh headstrong. That's why it's important to, when you come into this truth, you're supposed to cast off everything that you ever knew. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to come with a childlike spirit. And some people like, oh well, I don't have to learn under men. I don't I'm gonna do my own thing, and I know what's up, and this, that, and the third. But that's pride, man. When you have to honor certain men, not certain, but the brotherhood, man. You have to honor all brothers. You know what I'm saying? Meaning honor, you have, that's reverence, man. That's being of a lowly spirit. Just like out here in the world, man, nobody wants to say what's up to nobody. Everybody's dogging each other, hating on each other. There ain't no love, man. So it says, in horse not broken, becometh headstrong. But like I said, made mention, not all men can break that horse. It's gonna take you Howell Shy, that's gonna break you, man. Humble you. Because being in this thing for a year, 2 years, 3 years, that's not enough time to where you're being fully seasoned, or meat for the master's use. You're still having to experience certain things, man. Being exercised in the spirit, like it says in Hebrews chapter 4, or Hebrews 5. It says, and a child left to himself will be willful. That's why it's important that you fellowship with brothers, you contact brothers. You know what I'm saying? You salute brothers. You come in the right doctrine. Not making up your own doctrine, because that's what a child left to himself will do. He becomes stubborn, becomes willful. He does his own thing. He don't listen to nobody. He acts like he can go in the kitchen and eat whenever he wants, at whatever time, when everybody else was sitting down for dinner. That's what happens, man. When you leave a child to himself, he will be willful. That when you're left to yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you start dwelling on that, thinking that brothers don't care about you. You think about, all these demons start hopping on you, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's real. So, like I said, a horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. Let's look up that word willful. All right. It says, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna read that where the first bullet is. It says, having or showing a stubborn and determined intention to do as one wants, regardless of the consequences or effects. Meaning you speak whatever comes to your mind, man. You ain't really thinking about what you're about to say. You think your what you say is what has to, whatever comes to your mind, and how you perceive it should be always uttered. Just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean it has to be uttered all the time, man. There's a certain order about going about certain things, man. But that's what it is. That's what it's like whenever you have no order. You have no elders or heads of the camp, or officers under you or above you. You become presumptuous, you become willful. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, Paul, went to all these different churches, correcting different churches within Asia Minor, man. He wasn't doing it to shut anybody down, or see anybody cast it out. He did that out of love for the body, man, protecting the body. You know what I'm saying? So a person that's willful and headstrong, you make yourself an enemy. You make yourself an outcast. All right? You make yourself an outcast, man. You can't be blaming nobody else for your dealings. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that, man. You know, that's not um manning up to your own doings, man. When brothers are making videos to edify brothers, to lift brothers up, you know, it's not to see anybody fall out. It's to see brothers acknowledge and get right, man. To set their house in order. Talking about within themselves, within the doctrine. I ain't talking about family and this, that, and the third. It's talking about your own self, because you come and representing Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and brothers are out here that are looking for that encouraging words, man, from Yahweh Shai, those revelations from Yahweh Shai. You know, that's what we need. That's what the body needs, to be edified, to be built up, to receive that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know. So, like I said, it was just gonna be a real quick type video, just regarding this one particular verse here in Sirach 30:8, man. You know. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It'll behoove you to acknowledge, you know, your mindset, man, because the scriptures say in Jeremiah 17:9, the mind is wicked above all things, desperately wicked. Who can know it? You know what I'm saying? You know, for me, it's a beautiful thing to see brothers waking up, but if you ain't coming in the right doctrine, you ain't coming in that right spirit, then there is a problem. There is an issue. You know, and it's easy. It's very easy to you know, mistake in certain things and try to get, you know, push your authority around, whatever it is that you think you got. It's easy for men to do that, but it's hard for someone to humble themselves down, and that's one thing that Israel has a problem with doing. You know, with especially us men, because we're masculine, man. We have to feel that we are above someone else. When Yahweh Shai said, the one a brother that humbles himself is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Just get certain things right. You know what I'm saying? If not, bring it all to the forefront, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring it all to the forefront. You know, the Sabbath day is not on Saturday. All right. If you want to be real, bring it all to the front. You know what I'm saying? The Sabbath day ain't on no Saturday or Sunday. The new moon ain't no full moon. All right. That's going off. That's on the wrong doctrine. All right. And if Paul said it, have I become your enemy therefore because I tell you the truth? You know, because I'm set at the defense of the gospel. It's more than just showing your people their transgressions. It's more than talking stuff like that, man. It's about edifying the body. The word edify is to build up. You know, build up brothers. And there's many brothers out here that can attest to that. All right. So, hey, man, just take heed, man. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from a sincere place, man. This ain't no game to me, man. All right. So I'm gonna leave it with that. Hey, y'all brothers, y'all stay strong. Y'all stay you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay strong, pushing, you know, humble, you know what I'm saying? And guided by the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know. So